Hello friends! The miracle that happened in the schoolyard that day was something that nobody expected to happen. When the lion attacked one of the children, another child who had a dog slipped in through a gap in the fence and the dog tackled the lion. It was a terrifying moment for everyone who witnessed what happened, but luckily, the little girl who owned the dog was able to get away with just some scratches. The lion that attacked the children was a 10-year-old lion, and although its owner tried to keep it on a leash, the animal suddenly became aggressive and attacked the children who were playing in the schoolyard. One of the children got seriously injured and even went into cardiac arrest. The lion bit him so hard that his lower jaw broke and several of his teeth fell out. However, not only the man who was taking care of the lion was shocked by what happened, but also the school caretaker who was watching the children play. He tried to scare the lion away, but all he could think about was how to make the animal go away. As soon as the caretaker realized that the lion had not gone away, he started looking for a weapon to defend himself, but he couldn't find anything. Meanwhile, the girl who owned the dog saw what was happening and knew she had to do something. She slipped in between the iron rods of the fence. The distance between them was so small that the dog could easily slip in through the gap. Without hesitation, the dog immediately rushed to help and tackled the lion. While the dog was fighting with the lion, the girl was trying to pull it by the leash, but she couldn't do it because the animal was too strong. Nevertheless, the girl did not give up and continued to try to get the lion to come back. She screamed at the top of her lungs, but the animal was so focused on the fight that it didn't pay any attention to her. And when the dog managed to get the lion off balance, the girl pulled it by the leash and led it away from the schoolyard. After what happened, the girl received praise from everyone around her. Her quick reactions and bravery saved the life of one of the children. If it hadn't been for her, the little boy would have probably died. After the incident, an investigation was launched to determine the owner's guilt. They decided to take away both the lion and the dog. However, later they returned the dog to the girl, since the dog only acted in self. The owner of the lion, on the other hand, was fined and had to put the animal in a cage. But what happened next shocked everyone. When the lion found out that it was being kept in a cage, it started biting the bars, and after a while, it managed to break free. First, the lion wanted to attack the man who had hurt it, but then it went after the dog. Although the dog was much smaller than the lion, it was not afraid of it. The dog barked loudly and showed its teeth. This made the lion stop in its tracks. Then the dog started circling the lion and even jumped up to bite it. The lion was furious, but it couldn't do anything against the dog. At that moment, the girl who owned the dog approached them. Seeing the lion, she started screaming and ran away. The man who had been bitten by the lion was also hiding somewhere nearby. When the dog noticed the man, it barked even louder and then rushed to him. The dog licked the man's face and tail between his legs. The man understood what the dog wanted to tell him. It wanted him to stop being afraid and get up. At first, the man thought the dog was crazy. Why else would it want to be friends with such a big and fierce lion? However, the dog kept licking the man's face until he finally got up. After that, the dog wagged its tail and barked at the lion, telling it to leave. The lion did not want to leave without a fight. It growled, bared its teeth, and rushed at the dog. When the dog saw that the lion was attacking it, it dodged and bit the lion's nose. The lion yelped and backed away. The dog kept barking and growling until the lion finally left. Only then did the dog calm down and wag its tail. This is incredible. But the dog did not stop growling and kept barking until the lion disappeared from sight. After this story happened, the girl decided to train her dog to become a guard dog.